Hi betting experts, on Saturday the 12th of November we've got 6 cracking races at ITV on Saturday, 4 from Cheltenham, the second day of the November meeting, and a couple of really useful contests at listed level on the all-weather at Lingfield. We start off with our betting expert Daily Nap. This runs in the 2:55 at Cheltenham, the Paddy Power Games handicap hurdle, 3 miles, class 2, really good prize money offer, and I think that Shearer, who's been a revelation this winter, can complete a hat-trick. Now, Paul Nicholls absolutely flying along, especially in the last month or so. I think he's operating just under 40% strike rate since the start of October. His record on Saturday is absolutely fantastic, primes these horses when the big prize money's on offer, and this progressive hurdler has been really thriving in the last couple of months. He's a strong traveller, he doesn't do a lot in front, which helps his handicap mark inch up rather than going up in great big clumps at a time. Adrian Heskin's booked, everything's in place on decent ground here at Cheltenham for him to come smoothly through up the hill and complete a hat-trick. Our betting expert value angle selection runs in the 1:45 at Cheltenham. This is the Paddy Power Arkle Challenge Trophy, a novice chase, grade 2 over 2 miles. Well, Glory and Fortune is well worth another chance now, back over fences. He's run twice previously, didn't really pan out for him ideally, but Tom Lacey has got his horses going really well now, and I thought he shaped very well on his first start for 6 months at Fosslas in October. Now, that Welsh champion hurdle has worked out absolutely superbly. It's thrown 3 winners subsequently, notably Prashima, who was well out the back, who's come up and bolted up since. As I say, it's very strong form, and Glory and Fortune should be spot on now. A clean round of jumping. He's a very useful performer on decent ground. He's got a good turn of foot. If he can hold his place at the fences, I think he'll take a bit of stopping up the hill. The remaining 4 races on ITV, we'll do them in time order. The 2:20 at Cheltenham, the Paddy Power Gold Cup handicap chase, a Premier handicap over 2 mile 4, class 1, and I think Stolen Silver can pick up here where he left off. Sam Thomas missed the summer as usual with most of his horses, but he has got some lovely young horses in the yard, and this one was really impressive over this course and distance when we last saw him out in the spring. He is now much higher up the weights, but Sam Twiston-Davies is booked. He's likely to be fully fit. He's another horse who, good ground with a little bit of cut in it, absolutely ideal. He's a very bold jumper that counts for plenty around this tricky undulating course. Over to Lingfield for the 2:35, a listed contest over 6 furlongs. Well, Mum's Tipple seems to have run every Saturday for about the last 6 months, holding his form really well. A 5-year-old now, been running well in better company of late. He's got a bits of promising form on the polytrack in the past, and the booking of William Buick is a rare one for the yard and should be a big plus. Staying at Lingfield for the 3:10, the Churchill Stakes, a listed contest over 1 mile 2. Well, Harrovian's been disappointing, but he did catch my eye last time out at Sandown. I don't think that's his track. He got a negative ride in a stronger race than this and then weakened up the hill, having briefly threatened to get into things. He does race quite freely, but I can see the all-weather at Lingfield suiting him. They should go a reasonable gallop here. He's only run twice on all-weather surfaces in the past. I think he's got a little bit of improvement to come, and he should be a big price. And finally, back to Cheltenham for the 3:30, a really competitive 2 mile 5 handicap hurdle. I thought the one who was overpriced here was Guernesey. Philip Hobbs now hitting a bit of form. This one was really well back, 6-1 down to 3-1 at Sandown on Sunday in horrendous ground conditions, but got rid of his jockey very early on. He'd been progressing nicely before that, winning round Warwick, despite finding the track sharp enough in October, and I think a better race here, a stronger pace. He's a hard puller in the past, he should settle, and the promising claimer Jack Martin takes off a very handy £7. Best of luck with all 6 ITV races on Saturday, betting experts.